self-titled EP from a Spanish outfit called Last Farewell. They're kind of post-rocky, post-hardcore sort of thing. Remind me a lot of Touche Amore on their more grittier ends. And there's a lot of really good ideas in the EP. The one thing I've realized that I really, really enjoy is a really clean instrumentals with really lo-fi vocals. Of all places, I found this in the song "Call Out by Name" by The Weeknd. Really clean, really bassy R&B beat, and then I think the second chorus he does "So Call Out My Name," but really it's the 90s and you're recording it through a potato, through a tuba. That really, that gritty, I really, really like that. I don't know why, but it's considering I've, by my own confession, I'm a huge production snob nowadays. I really, really like that. And whether they've done it on purpose or just because they haven't got that much money, I know which one I think it is. Um, the vocals in this sound very almost lo-fi against what's quite clean-cut instrumentals. And the music ideas themselves, they're nothing. They're interesting, but they're nothing new. I think the production does let down quite a lot. The rhythm section is very much the same thing people have been doing for quite a few years now. But like I said, the vocals have really helped that out. The lead guitar has a lot of melody and doesn't just follow along the lines of like da 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 da. They actually overlap it with some not quite widdly shit, so it's progressive, but it keeps your mind occupied while you listen to the rest of it. It very much reminds me of mid 2000s metalcore with that post rock backing, because it's quite ethereal, quite atmospheric, and like I said, it's quite chugging rhythm section with very widdly hooks. And for me, the best songs on the EP are the start and finish. So the opening song is a song called I. Oh fuck, it's Japanese. Akai Ito, AKAI Splice ITO. In Wikipedia, it says that there's two Japanese TV shows, and they're called Red Thread, or the English translation is. We'll go with that. Why not? And it's a super strong start. It's almost quite nostalgic for the OG post-hardcore because where it is quite interesting in the background, the forefront of it is very abrasive and in your face. I think that's down to the low fineness of the vocal performance. And it's weird. So the three songs that come after it, which I can't remember off the top of my head the names of them, but each of them have got one thing in spades. It's got very chugging rhythm, very woodly hooks, and very powerful vocal performance. Each of those three songs excels in one of those three things. Whereas this one, I'll try and pronounce that again. This one has all three of those things sort of combined together for like a really good final product. And I feel like if more of the songs were like this, more people will be interested, which is easy to say because they are this is their debut release from Spain. No offense, Spain. Don't know many alternative artists from that place of the world who are well-known names. The only one I could think of is Heroes Desolation, and anyone who's ever played Guitar Hero 3 will remember the song. Well, might remember the song Avalanche, which is a really great song, but you know what I mean. And the final song on the album, or final song EP, I should say, is a song called House on Fire, which is pretty much the EP's ballad. It's in two parts. It's like 7 minutes long, and the first half of it is very slow, very emotional, and it builds up for what ends up being the second half, which is back into the really emotional, atmospheric hardcore. And I really like this last song. I can't decide which one I like more between the first song and House on Fire because there's the bit that separates House on Fire from the slow ballad at the start to this really aggressive hardcore coda is the singer whose name I've forgotten already. He's clean singing the first half, and then he's sort of like almost talks like a poet, but really, like, he's got so much emotion in his voice, almost like he's on the brink of tears, obviously because of the style of music this is, and the way like his English doesn't sound like his first language, obviously might be because of Spanish. It's got that like little extra edge to it, and then so yeah, it's the clean, quite clean singing, and then this like poetic stanza, I guess. It's been a while since I've done GCSE music. Not quite sure stanza is the right word, but that little vocal bit, and it's very very quickly extends to like the full scream, and then the rest of the song kicks in, and then yeah, it's just big uproar of emotional hardcore. I really enjoyed this. I found it on Bandcamp somewhere, and it was free. I really wait, no, I don't think it was free. I think it was like £3, and check it out if you want. It's if you're a fan, like I said, if you're a fan of Touche Amore, more first and second album era, uh, being as an ocean and Canvas. If you know any of them, if you really like them, I suggest Last Farewell to you. And like I said, their EP is self-titled. Last Farewell was the Last Farewell EP.